In today's video, we're going to be telling you how Mike and Chris, two members of the Members Club, are flipping this house and are going to make over £30,000 profit in just 6 months. Right guys, so here we are here with Mike and Chris. Let's go see inside the house. This place looks so different to where we came.
Come on in.
Sick guys, looks awesome. How you make it looks unreal. So much different. We'll put the clips on from when we first came around because it is so much different. And the staging is ridiculous as well. How'd you come across the deal? Where'd you find it?
This was from an agent, weren't it?
Yeah.
So, kind of friendly with a few agents in the area, been keeping in touch with them, and this was coming on the market, and he gives a heads up first. Yeah. So it was a repo, weren't it? So it was a repossession. There was all big green shutters outside, if you remember. But yeah, so we managed to get it tied up pretty much day before it came on the market properly, day after, weren't it? So it was a nice quick turnaround.
Yes, talk us through the numbers.
Yeah, so bought this at 105, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we spent about 22 on the refurb in total.
What was the budget?
Probably like half that, to be honest.
Yeah,
It was a bit of a, an optimistic budget, I think, weren't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. But definitely reaching the top end now, aren't we? So.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things that went over budget slightly, but there's a few things we purposely went over budget, like the kitchen, we changed our mind on that. Some of the other bits that we've gone higher spec on, the bathroom, do you know what I mean? So it's all about trying to increase that top value, isn't it? But 22, 23 maybe on the refurb, including the staging. Hopefully, and we're hoping, we've got told yesterday by the agent, it should be about 175, which is cool.
Which is 10k extra from what we originally thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the profit?
So that after investor finance paid off, all the fees, whatnot, that should stand us about 32k. That
Class.
which is that we're happy with, aren't we?
Not bad for a taste house.
Unreal. Let's go see the rest of it. So you mentioned investor finance, obviously in your numbers. Do you want to tell YouTube how you funded this deal? Everyone thinks that you need your own money to invest in property, so.
Yeah, so first we reached out to like family and friends, didn't we first? And then kind of figured it out through a couple of mates, like mums and dads and things like that. But we ended up funding it through some close family members of mine, this one. So we pulled in 100 grand for this one. So yeah, we only funded 5k of it ourselves, which is...
Your return on cash from like 5 years is insane. So, so how does that process work of, I guess, raising the cash then, for people that don't know? What do you pay your investor back on, I guess, at the end of the project?
Well, we offer, obviously it depends on the actual sum of investment that we get. So anything between, 20 and 50k we offered 8%, anything between 50 and 100 grand we'd offer 10%, and then anything after 100 grand we'd offer 12%. So all of our investors on this deal, it was all below 100 grand their investments, so we're looking at 10% on each investment that they made.
But we all work with like a charge on the property. Yeah. So they've got some terms in there, so it's all secure. We have loan agreements as well, don't we? Yeah. So it's all keeping us safe and keeping them safe as well.
Yeah, 100%. That was so good. So good. You literally wouldn't have been able to do this project, would you? If you didn't raise that cash, though.
Absolutely not.
It's unreal.
Yeah,
100%. But you've done a couple projects before this,
yeah,
didn't you? Yeah. Again, flip projects. I always see on your Instagram you want to make £500,000
That's the plan.
So achievable. Yeah. So achievable. Let's go into the kitchen. What did you do in here? We'll put some pictures on of what it did look like.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to keep the kitchen or something, I swear.
We were going to tie it up, weren't we? We was going to try and save the kitchen, but in hindsight, probably a bit of a bad shout.
How much did you spend on the kitchen?
1,800 quid, maybe a bit less.
Yeah.
For the units, and I think we paid about £1,000 for it to be fitted, so it's not like crazy numbers. But I think we were budgeting like 800-900 quid just to replace some of the fronts, put new kit boards in, and like paint it all. But
boiler covered and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. But by the time we spent that, we thought for an extra £1,000 and a bit, it's just going to look a much better finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. I think it's worked out pretty well, to be honest. It looks nice.
Yeah, it is good. Again, the staging is crazy.
How much was
the staging?
What did we pay? 1,800? Yeah.
And then do you pay every month for?
I think that's for 2 months, isn't it? First,
2 months.
And then I think anything on top of that was probably an extra cost. But I don't know the best way to do it, to be honest. Whether we get all the furniture out once it's sold, or we keep it in until it's fully completed, or
it's a risk in it because with staging, it massively helps sell the property.
Yeah.
So I guess, but for anyone watching, if you're doing a flip project, 100% get it staged because I mean, this property if it was empty would look so much different than what it looks now. But I think yeah, what I would do is I'd sell it and then it's your risk, innit? It's your risk of,
Yeah.
do we keep paying for the staging and hope that it doesn't fall through?
Yeah.
Or should we just get rid? I'd probably get to the point of someone mid-legals,
Yeah.
and then I'd get rid of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
Because you're gonna have all the pictures anyway,
Yeah.
and the video. You just show them this YouTube video.
Yeah.
Here it goes back on the
Well, that'll
market.
right move.
Yeah.
Exactly. Definitely.
Right, let's see upstairs.
Let's go.
This place is awesome. It's so much different to what it was. Jesus, that bathroom's class.
Yeah, that's all brand new, all tiled and whatnot.
I remember coming into this room, and I swear it just stunk of smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, this room is mad.
Some funky smells in the house, weren't there?
And the
Yeah. That's it.
this is a cool room, innit?
Yeah.
This is mega.
I think the staging helps with this massive, because otherwise it's just a bit of a blank room, innit? You can see someone living here now.
Yeah, 100%. It's no different to when people do refurbs and they put, white walls, grey carpets, necessarily, than what you've done already.
Yeah.
You fucking staged it.
Yeah.
And it looks unreal.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone can actually envision living in it, which is class.
Yeah.
How long did it take to like refurbish the whole place?
Did we originally planned an optimistic like 6, 7 weeks?
Yeah, but then Mike went to Australia.
Oh, you aggressive.
I went to Australia for a month.
I may have gone on holiday for a good few weeks.
Yeah,
I think we're just over month 3 now, Mark.
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up to month 4 in total since we got the keys. So it's
When
not.
does it go on the market?
Photos are being done Thursday this week.
Oh, that's sick.
So it'll be on back end of this week, early next week. So hopefully sold by Tuesday next week.
100%.
Yeah.
No, it's good. So I want to see this bathroom because this place was mega fucked. What did you do in the bathroom? Was it just completely new? I can't remember what it looked like.
It was same layout,
Similar layout, yeah.
but it was just like a bit tired, weren't it? It was
New
just a bit.
suite, new tiling.
Knew everything.
Yeah, brand new with tiles, units, obviously shower, toilet. Just makes it look a bit fresher, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so much better. It is unreal. I like all the black accents as well.
Yeah.
Makes it a little
Yeah, it
modern.
looks smart, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
Love it.
Bedroom 2.
Go on through.
Another double bed.
Yeah.
Class.
Yeah, scores on in there, aren't
One thing people will probably ask actually on this video is why are you flipping it and not holding it and renting it? Because aren't you meant to just hold everything? It's like, well, yeah, your strategy is obviously flipping, so
Yeah.
why's that?
I think when we sat down at the beginning of like sort of setting this business up, didn't we? We spoke about it loads and whether we're holding stuff, and we've got a decent amount of capital now.
Yeah.
But I think the goal is just to keep building on that for the next couple of years, get to roughly 500k, and then I think the world's your oyster a little bit in terms of what you do with that. Then whether you start to hold, whether you carry on flipping, whether you invest in something else. I think it's a lot easier to make money when you've got that big pot of liquid capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think that's the plan, innit?
Yeah.
Keep doing that, and then we can sort of see what the market's like at that time as well.
I think most people hold property well too early. Like you could hold this now, but then your cash pot's just gone down.
Yeah.
You're leaving
Yeah, you make it
50k
rental.
in it, yeah.
You're in jobs at the minute. You're getting paid well. It's like you may as well just flip, make £500,000
Yeah.
in profit,
Yeah.
and then you can just invest that.
And it's a bit more exciting for us.
Imagine you're just going to refinance this.
I know.
Just rent it out and get it on.
Yeah.
It's like a gamble, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. Those sick bastards. No, it's good, lads. It's very good. Alright, boys, thanks for showing us around. I think the last question is you boys have made tons of money flipping houses. What is the biggest tip you would give someone? You can have one each or you can share it. Who's looking to flip houses, who's looking to raise money or whatever that is like.
I think for me personally, it's being able to sort of be open to pivoting and changing your plans in a refurb, not being sort of stuck in tunnel vision on what you originally thought. If it's not working or if it's more expensive, you can add things in, take things out. I think it's thinking on your feet in that sense, I would say.
Yeah.
I think for raising capitals, probably the more people that know what you're doing, the better. Like, the more people that know that you're trying to raise money is the better for your business in total, so...
100%.
Exposure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And these guys have built a really good personal brand. You should follow them on Instagram. What is your Instagram?
Property with Chris and Mike.
There you go. Drop them a follow, guys. Boys, appreciate it. Thanks for showing us around. You've done an unbelievable job. Can't wait to see the money hit the bank.
Thanks for that.
Cheers, boys.
That's it. And if this video has been helpful, guys, and you want to do the same as what Mike and Chris have done, listen, they started with us 12 months ago. They've raised £250,000. They're making tens of thousands of pounds worth of profit flipping houses. And if you want to do the same, click the link in the description. I own the Members Club, the #1 properties community in the UK. And if you want to do the same, let's work together. Bash.